4 hours.
Loading the sound.
Why? There you go.
Weird. Birds are not chirping, so... You wait! And about 10 minutes later, Raheem comes in. He's just like, hey!
Hi, Raheem.
Hello.
Hi!
Remember Tarina? Do you remember the others?
I think we met briefly.
Okay.
Hi.
Ellie.
Hi. It's like this. Good job.
And Luna.
Do a druid bow. For some reason, it's a druid now.
It's just a bow.
Great. Stella should be here pretty soon.
Okay.
And, it's past Ariadne's bedtime. So she's
Aww.
Yes.
Pretty.
But Heth does come in and say hello. And then he's, do you know if you were going to take Briark to Toril?
I think
Yeah.
we weren't against it.
That was the plan, I think.
But
Wasn't
it's
it?
in a few days, correct?
Well, it's 2 days from now, so it'll be tonight and then tomorrow, and we're leaving on the following dawn.
I
Well,
believe.
he's leaving.
I think we'll be able to make that
Yeah.
commitment to help you out.
Great. I will let him know.
Great. Thank you so much for passing on the message. Your house is lovely.
Oh, thanks. And then he goes on to explain, like, this is a piece from here, and blah, 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 blah. And later then Seliana comes in, and
Stands up to say hello.
she walks in and then just, like, sits herself on her couch.
Oh, and then Keyanthi sits back down.
So, I understand there was an incident today that involved all of you. Do you care to elaborate on this?
Well, it's been a long day. Feels like almost a couple weeks have passed since what happened. Well, I know we received an invitation to your daughter's tea party, and we couldn't say no to that. And so we all went out to the garden, and we had a nice time, and then when we drank the tea, suddenly, beyond that, I have no idea what might have happened, actually. But afterwards, I know I fell unconscious, and I told you a little bit about what I saw. And I think beyond that, we've just been trying to figure out what could have happened. And I wanted to make sure everyone else was here too, because I know I'm not the best at this topic. So I hoped maybe...
She makes a face that says, I don't disagree.
Oh.
Yes. Well, so far we have investigated, and the tea was infused with an herb that was enhanced through magic. And it induced a trance-like state.
What type of herb?
It's a rare herb known to only grow in Fey woods.
Is it harmful?
No. It was only meant to induce a trance-like state. Well, I suppose it could be harmful if you concentrated it more. Could technically stop your heart, but at this dosage, it would not be possible to do that.
Thank goodness.
Well, the tea did smell like autumn leaves. Didn't smell like...
It was
You
rose
look-
tea, I
well,
believe.
yeah, it looked like rose tea, but it smelled like autumn leaves.
And she just kind of like, she doesn't say anything, but like her face is contemplative. Well, let me think of how. Stelly's really hard for me to play.
I think you're doing it great.
I lean into Keyanthi and I'm like, is she going to kill us now?
I don't think she will.
I lean in again. Are you sure?
What about now?
What about now?
I think she's just worried about Ariadne. Her daughter?
I look back at, sorry, what was it?
Seliana.
Seliana. I look back at Seliana.
She's not looking at you. She's.
Yeah, she looks like she's going to kill us.
If she does, I'll protect you.
Punch up my shoulders, make my staff even closer to me.
Well, I don't have enough to conclude anything on this, other than that the tea was infused with something, for reasons I do not know. So we will table this for now. However, I would like to speak to Keyanthi privily. Rahim, of course, will be here.
Okay.
And then she looks over to Tarina and Miss Seliana. Should desire a word with you.
I'm more concerned as to how this tea was changed in the first place.
As am I. But what I want to discuss with you has nothing to do with that.
Wonderful.
Well,
Should we see ourselves out?
you can hang out with Raheem.
Okay.
Well, Raheem's coming with us, right?
You guys stay in the drawing room.
Are you gonna
Keyanthi,
draw?
Rahim, come with me.
You have Heth with you. And Hubert? What's the name of them?
Herbert?
Herbert. We have Herbert.
Herbert, bring them refreshments. We have guests, of course. Make sure it's not infused with anything this time. Excuse my lady.
As we're going to the drawing room, I turn to Luna. I'm like, do you want to do drawings? It's a drawing room, right?
We can. I mean, that's not usually what it's for, but it's
Why
more
is it
for
not-
drawing attention.
Oh, I thought it was you draw them from as if there's a deck of people waiting there, and then you just kind of like.
Well, let's see.
It draws you into the room.
Oh.
What is a drawing room?
Okay.
I have no freaking clue. This is just Tarina BSing. As a reminder, you know what happened in Tarina's dream.
Oh yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Tell me.
I told you about Arturo.
Okay. So Hat speaks up and he says, "A drawing room it's a room in a private house such as this that is used to entertain guests. I don't know why it's called drawing room.
Detain.
You don't draw on it?
Interesting choice of words.
Entertain.
I heard detain. I was like,
Depends
oh!
on the need.
Yeah.
So,
Necessity.
would anyone like to play cards?
Oh, Heth.
He's like,
Sure.
He's
Would
like,
you like to play-
mildly excited to have
We're
guests.
going on
Would you like to
The
play
trick here.
some dragon chess?
I'm not there.
Oh, do you play?
Yeah.
You remind me. Of course. I'd
No.
love to.
No,
Right.
she didn't pull me aside yet.
Yeah?
Oh, okay.
She pulled you and Rahim out.
Oh, okay. I thought it was. The
Nah,
two of
she's
us
having
here.
solo time with me. I'm not
Okay,
happy
we
about
can
this.
play dragon chess.
It's fine.
Dragon
I have a deck of cards if you want to play cards instead.
I can give you drawing paper.
Okay.
Herbert, would you receive Ariadne's drawing supplies? Yes, of course. And then, like a few minutes later, he comes back and gives you guys evening snacks, which I'm not sure are, but I'm sure there's different evening
The
snacks.
evening cookies.
And he brings back basically like wax crayons and parchment. He brings out fruit and like nuts and stuff. These are native. These are exotic. Well, these are native to the Elven Principalities, and they've been imported. I hope you enjoy them.
Wonderful.
Okay, so you, Keyanthi, you are brought to a room that has a large desk, and there are books lining the wall. They appear to be records, and it has a map, and then like various routes traced along it, and like pins in it. So you can gather that this is basically her office.
Okay.
So she sits at her desk, and Rahim kind of just like
Is he by my side? Is he by that side? Is he somewhere else?
he's so here's Seliana's desk. She's
Okay.
behind the desk. Rahim's like here, and
Okay.
then you're there.
Okay, I feel like I'm being interviewed by both. I'm a little.
So Rahim like hops on the desk, and she's like, "Rahim, you do not sit on a desk." All right,
I am sitting on the desk already, so clearly I do.
fine.
He does a chair perch.
So wait, is Tarina with them or is
No.
she
No,
with
Trina's
us?
not with them.
You're with us?
Mm-hmm.
That's a separate conversation they'll be having.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I was just curious.
Rahim, I'd appreciate it if
I'm
you did
watching
not
the chess.
sit on my desk. There are chairs. He said. Sits in a chair.
Keyanthi feels like she's at the principal's office or some equivalent.
So,
I just
Rahim,
wondered
she's like,
that when
Rahim,
you
I
choose
believe you would.
like, there's chairs available,
This would be
but you
better
don't
if you
choose to sit
carried
on the
it.
chair.
Oh.
She's like, so, it turns out that, well,
Yes?
how do I say this? Okay, so, my brother didn't die in an accident.
No?
No. He was assassinated by our grandfather.
Hmm?
By our grandfather.
Oh.
Now, I'm sure... I am guessing you wish to distance yourself from the Ardelia family.
I've been
According to your actions, this implies such.
I've been trying. I can't stand seeing it anymore.
Let me put this plainly. Grandfather took everything from me. And I've been biding my time and resources to build essentially an underground army that can take him down. She's like, well, I do have a rather elaborate spy network. I think I knew so much.
Sorry, could you say that again? I'm sorry.
She says, I have a rather elaborate spy network.
Oh my.
Yes, well, how do you think I know so much?
Just books everywhere?
Keyanthi. I have tasks for you, and I think you would benefit both from it,
Mm-hmm.
as you seem to have not necessarily a vendetta, but have problems with how grandfather runs things. So what I want you to do is to essentially set up shrines.
Mm.
Rahim has been setting up shrines, yes, but they have also doubled as a coverage for those for our spy network.
Oh my gosh. Is that allowed, Rahim?
He's just like, I mean, they're practicing. They actually are doing the mantras.
Oh,
They actually are practicing the philosophy.
okay.
So I mean, okay.
I can't say no to that. What on earth could I do? I haven't been able to do anything.
Well, essentially, what I have is I have an interest in establishing a spy network amongst the Drow.
Oh, I see.
And seeing as you are going there,
Mm.
you might perhaps touch base with my agent there.
Mm. Okay.
His name is...
His name is...
Give me a second.
Oh wait, I'm writing up my notes anyway. Get him a secret mission.
Missions. More money. More spells.
It's giving me like Coleman like 5 times.
Coleman.
Here we go. Aben.
Aben?
Amen.
Amen.
Yeah, Amen.
Amen.
So it's spelled Eamonn. Amen. His name is Amen.
Okay.
Currently, he works as a servant. He is a human, but I'm not particularly picky about my spies as long as I get the job done. Let's see, coin is a universal language.
I see.
But I'd like you to touch base with him and to see if you can establish some sort of base while you're there at Toro.
Okay. Well, Seliana, I appreciate you putting your faith in me then.
Well, I see great potential in you. After all, we are Ardelia's.
I like that face.
I'm not there. I'm playing cards and crayons.
Michael is here though. Then I accept. I know we'll be going up there anyway, and I can't feel comfortable. I can't feel like I can really do anything until maybe this is done. I feel like leaving when I did, it was mostly just for myself. I mean, in the end, I was able to find something that helped, and coming to the Nearing Dawn Monastery, meeting Rahim, has been helping so much, but it's like I've been just staring into the sun, just wishing the darkness would go away, but the darkness never left, so...
Oh, it sounds like you're searching for a purpose.
Just get rid of whatever causes the shadows.
Well, the sun will always be there, so I can't just keep staring into the sun. I'm trying to do a metaphor here.
Me too.
Leave me alone.
Learn to slam on the
I wrote this
brakes.
down a couple weeks ago. I've been excited for this. Never mind. Anyway, so instead of only looking into the sun, I need to, actually see the darkness for a little bit, and, does that make sense?
You're willing to get your hands a little dirty.
Dramatically take off your gloves.
I could, but she's leaving me alone.
Well, it sounds like you are ready to face what you have been running from.
Who else could I work with?
Well, you seem to have effective comrades.
Suppose I do. I feel like, honestly, they'd be the ones a little better at it, even though... Well, either way, I'll do what I can.
Excellent. I'm sure you're curious, but I'm sending Rahim away from here.
Oh.
He's like, yeah, so I gotta go, she's sending me to the Empire.
Oh.
So I'm gonna try to, I'm probably gonna be in Benkotu, which is a port city.
I see.
So we're gonna start out there. People, they're a little more lax on importing from there.
I see.
So I'm gonna start there.
Nice. Okay. Just trying to get this all together, I suppose. Then we probably won't be running into each other, and I won't know how to contact you. I mean,
Hey,
I guess
well-
spy network.
Yeah, I mean, we can always, once you're in the network, you can always send messages. I'll find you.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes. And yes, you will be filled on. Once you have proven yourself useful, think of this as a trial.
Oh dear.
Once you've proven yourself successful, I will enlist you into our agency.
I see.
And you will receive more of our contacts.
Thank you, and I hope I'm able to help.
Yes. That's what.
Yes,
You may send Tarina and
Did I take Rahim with me?
Rahim, you may leave.
Okay, take Rahim with me.
Me and Tarina are playing cards.
Go fish.
I put down a bunch of cards. Full house.
That's not... Reverse. I win.
Okay. Alright, so Keyanthi walks in kind of looking a little... walks in
Go
a little...
fish. Full house. Uno.
Ellie has no idea what we're playing.
I have no idea what we're playing either.
Go
That's
fish.
great.
Alright. Okay, then Keyanthi goes to Tarina.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Here's that Seliana. I would like to speak to you now.
Wonderful. I shall walk over.
You'll be alright.
Do you trust her?
She's not gonna kill you right now.
Do you trust her?
I do.
Okay. And I walk walk over.
scoot over to Tarina. I was like, don't worry, I'll send Sipo to watch over you. He's right there. And you look behind you, I'm pointing at absolutely nothing.
She could just be saying
means
that,
a
and you would
lot.
just have to believe it.
I'll walk over.
Okay, so you walk over and
Keyanthi backstory
you,
today.
it's the you're walking through the halls. You were directed to her office, and as you walk by a window, you swear you hear the sound of dragonfly wings.
Yeah.
I've heard big dragonfly wings or small dragonfly wings.
Big ones.
I immediately stop and I'm looking. Do I see him?
Yeah, you see him. He's like hanging out in the tree. He's just like, oh, now you faced a bear and you're afraid to face this woman.
I'm not afraid.
Make a deception check.
No, I'm not.
Oh, you're not afraid? Okay, make a persuasion check.
Persuasion?
Yeah.
Haha, 12.
He just kind of raises an eyebrow at you and he's just like, actually, just caution.
Well, I am concerned.
She's a very formidable woman. Do you have any idea how difficult it was to sneak that concoction into her rose tea?
Do you want me to let her know?
What fun would that be?
Fair.
Go. I'll be near.
See you later. Wink and I leave.
You see him smile. He's kind of into it.
Yes!
And he just
Michael's
like,
super into it.
Yes! Heck yeah! And I walk on.
okay, so you enter the room.
Oh, good. What's she doing the whole time?
There are,
Like
Seliana
dragon
has,
Yeah,
there are
I'm
2
playing
wine
with-
glasses.
Open the chest.
She brought you wine.
Full house.
Are one of these poisoned?
Some rules.
Are you asking her that question?
No!
That's not how you
Just like, what the?
like for me to teach you.
Is this a skill of intellect? Sorry.
If you
You,
I walk in silently, sorry.
You walk in silently.
We'll teach you.
She
Somebody's
sits
trying to make you
swirling
scratch
her wine glass.
Or even be good at goldfish.
6, please.
Can't just throw more cards
said-
out and just bring...
No, you have to take turns.
She sort of examines you. I'm going to ask you something. I'm going to ask you a frank question. Do you bear any allegiance to your father?
No.
Wonderful. I don't either.
Wonderful.
I'll have you know that he was once... Oh, this will be a bit awkward for you, but he was once a potential marriage partner to me.
My dearest apologies.
Oh, thank you. I refuted him promptly, and he's been a thorn in my side ever since.
Girl, I feel you.
Thorn in my side ever since.
Oh, we should wait for the phone to
Yes.
finish and then we'll finish.
Luna just shouts that from the other room.
Girl, don't you know it?
I think it's done.
Yep.
Okay. Yes, he practically threw himself at my feet before I married Hearth. However, you seem to have bad blood between you.
Do you know any of the way that he treated any of his children?
I would assume not well.
Not at all.
Well, that behooves me. Are you interested in exacting any sort of revenge?
Given that he still has my brothers, yes.
Oh, so that's what he has on you. Well, given that we have a common enemy, I can't think of words.
It's been a long day.
It's been a long, long
You're
day.
doing great.
It's been fun. Thank you for playing.
Yeah.
This was super fun.
I have informed Keyanthi that I have a bit of a spy network.
Oh,
Yes. And if it is of interest to you, I would like to test this little group to see how useful they could be to me.
Understandably so.
I am sending Keyanthi a tutorial to establish essentially a branch of spies. And eventually I should like to extend you to your territory. I don't have immediate plans, but I should like you to accompany Keyanthi. And upon a later date, when I have an efficient plan ready, we may launch essentially the downfall of Vivelios.
I will let you know that where he lives, where me and my brothers grew up, they quite don't like any of us. They're not fond of half-elves. Or anyone not pure.
Are you called nuts?
Yes.
Make an insight check on her. Yeah, on her.
9.
Oh gosh.
Okay, so she doesn't appear to have any sort of reaction to what you're saying.
Nor does she have any reaction to most things. That's why I
Yes,
like Seliana.
she has. Yeah, she keeps a very cool demeanor.
I love her.
I should have.
You can do quite a lot with being disliked. But knowing that, I will work with it. As for now, that is all I wish to discuss. Knowing that we have a common enemy is quite pleasing to me. I'll have you know, I sent your father on a little wild goose chase and have relished quite well in his wanderings.
Where is he going?
Oh, I may have let it slip that you were seen in, here it is. In Sisal. Which is, like, in the northernmost territory to, like, it's basically, like, it's like the North Pole.
You are aware that if I am caught, I will be killed. It was execution, not banishment.
Well, that doesn't mean I still can't use you. I'll just have to use it in a more indirect way.
Okay.
You may return to your friends if you so decide.
I do. Walk out.
Okay.
Whoa.
Is Arturo in the window? Is he in the tree?
Oh, it's on the window.
Is
It's like
it-
he
is
went
it
right
still
up
in
to
the
the window
tree?
and he's just staring right at you. through
As
the
I walk
glass.
by, is he there?
Make an Arcana check.
This guy.
You gotta work for him.
23.
Oh, okay. So, you don't see him, but you have grown used to his presence, and you can, like, somewhat sense that he's nearby. So, you could probably, like, say something like, I'm here there.
Oh gosh.
Worst case scenario, who's gonna hear you? Arturo.
Gosh, now I need to think of something to say. Interesting enough for you?
Oh, yes. This is quite an interesting turn of events. Oh, I know you're much more entertaining than a lot of our other little pets.
Oh, you flatter me.
You should keep an eye on that puzzle ring of yours.
I keep it dear to my heart.
But your eye.
What's your interest in the ring?
He just sort of smiles and then, like, flutters away. Do you examine the ring?
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Okay. You are compelled to, like, solve the puzzle of the puzzle ring.
It is solved. Oh, she's wearing it. It's solved.
Okay. So like you're working through it, and like the puzzle actually changed a little.
So,
So
is it a left-handed puzzle ring? Those suck.
Oh.
So make an intelligence check and use a Smarty.
We finally did it! We talked about it 5 hours ago.
Ow. Damn it!
Add your
I rolled a 4!
okay, add
your Smarty roll.
your Smarty roll.
That's a D4, right?
Yeah.
1!
You're working on it, and like it's not quite coming together.
Sad.
You're gonna have to keep working on this and try again later.
That's a total of 8, but yeah. Man, I'm mad now. This has deep meaning. This has deep meaning to Tarina, and she's very aggravated.
Aw.
This ring means something important to her. It's just
Didn't Faye messing with your rings?
stupid. What the hell? It's not even his. Screw you. Just fiddling with it as I walk on.
You just hear him. You hear a faint laughter in the distance.
My ring. You know why it's important. Shut up.
Okay, back to the hall. I mean the drawing room. Okay.
Am I winning at chess?
He's
we'll
playing-
make
Ellie's playing
we'll
goldfish
make
with Raheem.
contested intelligence checks.
Okay, I do have
He's
proficiency with
Actually
this one,
learning
so.
the rules this time.
But occasionally someone screams Uno.
Someone.
Natural 20.
Hey!
You are.
You
We're
won
winning.
chess.
It's just like you're very good at this.
See, that's why Ellie side. Because she has played with Luna a lot and lost a lot. And doesn't understand it at all.
And we'll say that you promptly take his king, and then you you win. And he reaches out his hand and says, "Oh, good game." Well, does that conclude your business here?
I believe so. Unless there's anything else you wish to inquire of us.
No, that's all I have for you.
Okay. Thank you.
Of course.
Uno.
So do we leave?
Yes.
Okay.
You may leave. There's nothing.
Did I say goodbye to Raheem, or does he follow us again?
I mean, I imagine you were talking with him in the hallway.
Okay. Basically, oh, thank you. I don't know what to do with this.
Try to solve it.
I'm not. Have you seen me? Have you seen Keyanthi? We can't do this stuff.
Have you seen Tarina? It's hers, and apparently she can't do it.
Anyway, I don't know. Just wanted some goodbye for Raheem. Mostly just because obviously we'll figure out a way to to talk through the spy network. But in the meantime, Keyanti's just kind of like she wants to express condolences for what happened to his brother. Yeah, for Nazim.
Okay.
It's kind of a hard-pull moment. I don't know. I don't know what to do.
Yeah,
though.
so, you confide in him a little bit about, you tell him that you have this new sunbolt power, and
Yeah.
then, you mention that, you, again, offer condolences about his brother, and he's just like, I'm glad you're evolving in your abilities. I wish you luck on your journey.
I just hope I see you again. I never realized you were involved in such dangerous work.
I'm so smart.
Well,
I'm really
maybe
smart
never
when
stay
you're
still.
I guess so.
Well, should we hug or something?
I would like a hug, yes.
Yeah, so we hug.
Roll to
together.
hug, roll to hug. I don't care, it was good.
Is it strength or
18.
No, it's a charisma.
It's dexterity hug.
So you're a little awkward because he goes like that and then you go like this, but eventually you figure it out and you hug each other.
And she's just kind of like, I don't know, just
She stays a little longer than necessary.
she's just kind of like she's freaking out, but she's like,
Does
Raheem
he-
is like the help of him.
He gives her a hug that would be appropriate for a good friend,
Mhm.
and then tries to leave, but she doesn't let go, so he just goes okay.
Back into the hug.
I guess we'll be here for a bit.
Are you okay?
I will have to be, I suppose.
You're stronger than you think.
Oh, I don't think I'm very strong then, so if you say so, I must be pretty good.
Like you said, we all have great potential in us.
Thank you. and that's all she can really manage to say.
Okay.
Then we bow, and then we
Yes, you
leave.
go.
Then we all go. Where do
Okay.
we go?
So
Investigate.
Yes, do you guys just want to like skip to?
I wonder when I go home.
Okay, go home. So go back. It only like.
Oh, I meant like my actual home.
Oh!
I've been playing for so long now.
Okay, yeah, we can start the other adventure next session.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll just say you guys go back to Juba's and
We had a day.
and go and rest for a bit.
Yay.
Before we go to the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on.
Yes.
Tarina is
Excuse me.
angrily
Yeah,
fiddling
you
with
can make another intelligence check.
it. Sorry.
Do you
I
want
never
some
know if
guidance
that's happy or sad.
at some point.
Either.
I never know either. I assume it's a roll.
11.
You're starting to put parts of it together, but you're just stuck on this last bit.
Can she have advantage because she knows how to solve it already? She knew how to
changed it,
solve it
didn't it?
already.
We'll say that one of your friends can come over and assist you.
I'll give you some guidance for the next
Oh,
roll.
please.
And
So
Ellie
roll
was
again.
able to kind of solve it, so she'll give you advantage on it.
So you have advantage and inspiration.
And guidance.
And guidance, that's right.
Ah! Natural 20.
There we go.
So with the help
Power
of your
friendship.
friends,
Power of friendship.
you lock it together, and then the ring itself starts to. It actually starts to glow,
What did he do?
and then it essentially like this little like. Can I see the ring?
Yep.
So it starts to glow, kind of like this orange color, which is Arturo's magic.
Okay.
And you smell like just the faint scent of autumn. And then you look to your left, and on your shoulder is a little dragonfly.
Flick it.
And he says hello to you. Hi.
Hello.
Do we see it?
Arturo sent me to be your familiar.
Okay.
Do you want to give me a name?
Boink.
This is acceptable.
Oh gosh. What an
Wonderful.
understanding dragonfly.
And you look back at your ring. It's the same again. Back to your old ring.
Do we see this at all? Because I was helping
Yes.
her with the.
Yes,
You
you
see
see
the
Boink.
dragon.
You see Boink.
You see Boink.
Hey, you made a spirit friend.
Kind of flutters.
Mhm.
His wings.
Sipo, go say hi.
Sibo goes over and says hi.
And then goes back into the staff.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
They don't get along.
Sipo's very shy.
Yeah, he kind of like.
Hi.
Turn
Like
back.
goes back. Then
I've
leaves,
decided
it's
this is
like,
not
hi.
worth my time.
Okay, and that is where we will end.
Yay!
Yay!
Oh my gosh.
That was exciting.
That was a lot of stuff.
I'm all for it.
Backstory.